What's up, y'all boys? Authentic yaps. I don't even got nothing to set the camera with, but I just wanna I don't even care to do a real business recap. This week's still been kind of pretty rough. Actually rough as shit. I think about it, but it's fine. We ball. This next batch of scripts are gonna be pretty decent. I'm about to hire another editor just to my main guy. He's still kind of like he still is in school, so he's capped at how many ads he can do every single week at 5. So 5 VSLs, and I'll touch up on how I plan on doing my batches from now on. So now I've kind of not just doing hook tests anymore. I'm actually doing variations on how long they are. I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I started making a lot of 10-minute VSLs, and my avatar not really digging that shit, which is understandable. I was honestly like dragging them out way too long. Like I wasn't even explaining the mechanism or like even like getting into the product until like 5 minutes in, or like sometimes I would I would not even get to the mechanism until like 3 minutes in. So it's just long as shit for no reason. Like just 9-minute VSLs. Like that was like my last 2 batches. Like my last 2 weeks have been like just that long. And that's a no-no. My main winning ad was only about 4 minutes. So what we're doing now is we're capping all VSLs at 6 minutes max, no more than 6 minutes. And then I'm doing different variations of time. So the first one will be 6 minutes. The second one is going to be like 3 to 4 minutes, and the last one's 2 minutes. So yeah, that's just how I'm doing, like, you know, not doing hook test or like hook variations. We're doing variations on time, and ideally this is gonna be better for the drama update, which honestly niggas ain't really talk about too much these days, but still I just think it's something that's gonna be pretty good to test. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I post creatives now, like, and I do the hook joint, like within the first day, only one ad gets all the spin. So, you know, I used to just assume that was just the best hook, but let's see. I can't wait to see how these videos perform. Cause like, yeah, they're 5 unique videos, but it almost feels like because they're shorter in the time, like I feel like that's a real variable. Of course the script's still the same. I just reduce it. So, yeah. Outside of that, so yeah, we're gonna have a batch of 5 scripts, and it's gonna be, what's that, 5 times 3, 15 unique ads. I want to work up to 8 ads. I still want to work up to 8. I think I'm about to let go of my current second editors. I have 2 editors right now. I did hire somebody on, but I'm probably gonna let them go. I already have another job listing, which honestly I'll go through tonight before I'll do that shit right now. I've been going through Reddit trying to do avatar research. I feel like I'm kind of tapped out on Reddit, and like it's gotten to the point. I'm not even saying this to like be on no bullshit. Like I went pretty deep now that I think about it. Like I was even going to adjacent conditions to get insights on more verbal communities, and then like taking those insights and bringing them back to my product. But I mean, I am feeling good about this next batch. These next 2 ads I did, they're pretty good, but I want to do a little bit better. Like the quiz funnel kind of gave me the idea to really go boots on the ground. I had this idea before. Damn, I got a pimple. I had this idea before, but I'm about to go ahead and full send it. Like, for example, literally what I'm about to do before I script my next batch of ads are going to be post-purchase surveys. I'm going to call the abandoned carts, like the most recent ones, like the last week to like week and a half, probably like 20 abandoned carts or a little bit more, and ask them like why they didn't buy, like just questions around like, you know, what stopped you, da da da. Just random shit, right? Not even random shit. It'll be structured, of course, but just asking people that didn't buy, ask people that did buy. I want to call authority figures, like the authority figures that I use in my VSLs. I want to call that profession and ask them questions, which is not going to be hard, because I'm not going to say why it's not going to be hard, but it's just not going to be hard. So I'm going to call, like I'll even pay, like set appointments, go and not even have them do their service, but just talk to them, pay them like $20 to like talk for like 15 minutes, which is going to be more than fair. I'll even pay like 30 and just ask like people that are actually just real people. And then I also want to call customers that purchase that are now outside of their warranty and talk to them on the phone. But like, I just want to have a real boots on the ground, deep research moment, because like, it's true. That's what this direct response stuff is. You got to understand your customer. And I'm in a unique position because I do align. I won't even say too much, but I am in a unique position, and I feel like I need to utilize that and just kind of do what nobody wants to do. Nobody really wants to do shit like that. And now that I actually have a customer pool that I can tap into, like I need to utilize that, because then I can like lock in on my product research like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I also have another avatar that I plan on testing, because I kind of started feeling like the pain point in my avatar wasn't enough to continue scaling, which honestly is a limited belief, because at the end of the day, there's nobody selling my product like how I'm selling it. So it's kind of like I'm needing to like be a pioneer, and I feel like I'm not able to continue scaling because I'm not able to resonate with the colder markets to continue scaling up. So, and I'm not even spending that much. Like right now I'm stuck. The highest I ever spent was $2K a day. You know, that's really not that much in spend, like in the grand scheme of things. So just continuing to, you know, put these systems in place to unlock this next level of scale. I will say, like, yeah, that's what I plan on doing from a research standpoint. And you know, if anybody saw value in that, then that's cool. I just kind of want to do more, be willing to do more than the next person, because I don't know, just got to change my thinking. Just got to change my thinking and commit to this shit for real. So that's what I'm going to do before I do my next batch of scripts. I got to do some post-purchase edits, and I'm going to try to get my AOV up a little bit more. I do have a $60 AOV today, which is pretty cool. It usually floats around $50, but I do want to improve my economics. I feel like I can probably have an AOV of around $80 to $90 in the short term. So I need to get to that shit, make it happen. Just with a high post-purchase upsell. I had this idea for a moment. I feel like execution's big, and I haven't been executing on things fast enough. So I just went to the gym. My arms are tired as shit. That's also something I'm incorporating, late night gym sessions. So instead of trying to go in the morning, I'm just going at night. And it's my first real day of doing it. Had a really good workout, and I ain't gonna lie, it was a vibe. So just gonna make a habit out of this and work my whole day. You know what I'm saying? Spend the last couple hours with the fam, and then go to the gym, get me a nice little shit in. Go to sleep, do it again. I feel like these days are going by so fast. As of late, like, bro, when I was working my job, days did not go by this fast. It's kind of pissed me the fuck off, and I'm waking up at the same time too. It's just days go by so fast. Like I blink and the day's over every day. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. But yeah, just continue to grind, continue to do that shit. Just to touch up on my second editor real quick, like the only reason why my first editor, I'm okay with him being in school, is because he's actually a good editor and we are able to do good work together. And honestly, that fact that he's doing 5 VSLs is great. And then he's able to adjust to this new batch. He's kind of adjusting to the time thing, to like the time variations. I'm doing it pretty easy though. Like I'm trying to have universal closes. My product mechanism is universal. So like he's only really editing if you know ball, the hook, the lead, and the background story for all my VSLs. So like it's pretty, he really is not editing that much every time. He just like has to do the first bulk like the first time, and then he's pretty straight. And then like I'm trying to have him like the 2-minute script shouldn't take long to edit. If you ever edited a 2-minute video, you know it really don't take that long. And then like the 3 or 4 minute ones shouldn't take long either. It's just that 6 minute it's gonna take a couple hours. But you know, with him managing school, this is the first time that he ever had to push a thing back. Like he was supposed to have the first 2 in today, he couldn't. He's gonna do it again tomorrow, and it was kind of like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at him because like I said, he does good work. I've been working with him for about a month now. It's the first time. So I'm really not too mad at him. And I could have given him the scripts a day early. So I'll put that on me too. Because I know his situation. I got to make sure I put him in a position to be successful. But yeah. So I'm not mad at him. I really do feel like him, that editor, he's a A player, bro. Or he's a BA player, AB player, whatever the fuck. He makes my job easier. So does my VA. And it's crazy because my team's so young. They're young people. Like my editor is 20, my VA is 23. My VA is a girl, and she definitely made my life easier. She was only supposed to do customer service. She does my P&L sheet, and now she generates my voiceovers for me. So that's fire. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I got her onboarded to that. She just started doing that for this most recent batch, and it has been like valid. Like, cause after scripting all day, I'm telling you, like generating AI voices for 2 hours, bro, that should be ass. So it's not so I gotta do that no more. But yeah, I gotta get my big stinky ass in the shower. Probably let the dog out first real quick. But I'm my humble abode. Yeah, I really don't even know what a crib look like. I guess nobody on YouTube do that shit. But anything else I want to talk about? Nah. But that's part of my point. I feel like my first editor and my VA, they both make my job easier. This new editor, he's not making my life easier. And I feel like if I'm gonna hire people on, they gotta like be pioneers, not even pioneers in their role. They just gotta do more. Cause the second editor I bring on, I want him to be more of a hybrid, like to be able to do my short form and like do some long form and be able to do UGC and be able to generate AI. Like I'm gonna train people up on this, but like I need my person to be adapt. So I'm gonna give the second eye another like couple scripts, see what happens. I'll put out a job listing and see like what talent's out there, and we'll go from there. It's just small stuff that I'm picking up on the second editor. I'm not really fucking with. Really small, but like I don't know. I've always been like a good judge of. I don't know. I just gotta trust your gut type shit. But alright, y'all boys. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all been getting after it.